So in this video, I wanted to show you how I'm able to do mockups now with my Krafty Design Studio for things like a design drive or just a folder to where you have a ton of different PNGs that you want to mock up. But normally I would drag and drop these into Canva and rearrange them that way. And now in the Design Studio, I can actually go ahead and just pick an entire folder. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up now. My Google Drive folder takes a minute to get to the one I'm looking for. I have this up in another screen, but I have to click the folder in order to bring them all in at once. And this was just a 4th of July folder that I did. It's going to ask you, do you want to upload this many files? Yes, I do. I did go in and rename these before I did the video because I had forgotten to do that and they were just a big, big mess. So once that loads in, it takes just about, I don't know, about a second an image, give or take, for most of the tools to load everything in. But this is just a really easy way for you to be able to come in and mock up things to list without having to manually do every single one. Especially when you get into drives and big bundles and you have hundreds of designs and you need to do a mock up so that they can see them all. Trying to drag and drop all of those at once is just miserable. So the fact that you can now link it in here with Design Studio in the Drive Mockup, pull it in. You can do it for clip art, you can do it for alpha sets, anything that you want to do for that. You have a lot of adjustments here. Then I also pull in a watermark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up the item size because I want it bigger. I don't want it as tiny. Oop, I went a little bit too far. And I just want it all on one page. And then I am gonna go ahead, I'm gonna leave the background white. I have it trimmed because I don't wanna leave a whole bunch of spaces. And then you can also center it if you want to, and I'll probably do that just because it looks good to me. And then let me bump the margin up a little bit just to kinda center it on the page. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull in my watermark. Let's see here. It'll take just a second. Gonna go into my mockups. And I just need the watermark. Do I have it saved? No. Okay. I know I've got it over here. It's just a different color. Go fit to screen. And then I'm going to bump down the opacity so that it layers it over there. So I don't have to manually go into another software to add my watermark. I normally do a white one, but I don't know where I put that one right now. So I am in the process of like organizing everything that I've made here recently. But yeah, so once you've done that, you would just have your watermark loaded in, and then I just go to fit to screen, and then I do the opacity there. You can also adjust the size and spacing, things like that. And then I would just put what I want it to name, and then I would just download the active page because there's no reason to do an entire zip file just for one PNG. But if you have, 12 pages, obviously you're going to need to do the zip file. And then I'm going to pull it back up in photos just to show you guys. I'm just going to zoom in so that you can see that it does have the watermark overlaid. You can see the little star right there. I don't do a very dark watermark, but it overlays it enough that it discolors it. And it looks a lot better with the white one. But that is just a quick way that you can use the Drive Mockups tool in Design Studio in order to mock up your listings. So I would have Word Builder open, dragging and dropping a file there, or maybe just Canvas to do my main photo. And then I would pull this one in over here. So I hope that that helps.